Yes, karibuni sana to the African in you, nothing less but positive vibes. And in case you're joining us for the very first time, this is a show where we get to discuss matters concerning Africans and the entire continent of Africa. And I said yesterday, it is very sad that we report a very sad news to you, but this is what is happening in Africa. We can't lie to you. So there's no need of coming here post or telling you what is not happening. That's why we report what is happening. Anyway, karibuni sana once again. My name is Katie, and in case you're joining us for the very first time, do remember via our WhatsApp number. That is okay, I'll get to read you the WhatsApp number. You can also call in and share your comments about the matters we're going to discuss. And you can feel free to interact with me. Tell me how your Thursday is coming along. And today, this is the day we get to share our throwback stories. So I'm looking forward to hear your stories. I see Sister Michelle is already with us in the building. My internet is a little bit chopping, but I hope it will be okay as we continue with our. But I'm glad my health is back, and I feel energized as before I got ill. But I see also Sister Janet is in the building. Good afternoon to you, to Sister Janet. How are you doing? Very well. And yeah, to the rest of the family and the silent listeners, do make sure today you remain as a silent listener. Make sure you send us your comment. Tell us how you're feeling today. How's your day how's the day coming along for you, and how's this month so far coming along for you? And next week is the I know these days, like these days are set like the Valentines. So many people celebrate Valentines. They don't know the story behind the Valentine's Day. So today I might get to tell you all, narrate to those who don't know about the real story behind the Valentine's Day. I might get to tell you, or maybe this is the story I grew up hearing. Maybe this is not the real story, but so many people don't know about the real story behind the Valentine's Day. But if you have something else, because I'm going to talk about the Romeo and Juliet, but if you know something else behind the Valentine's Day, make sure you do tell us, because we are about learning. So you can feel free to educate us, and don't ask for school fee. Don't ask for school fee, please. Just do it free of charge, and we will be glad to learn from you. Anyway, karibuni sana. We're going back to the music. Then when I'll be back, I'll come back with some music. Okay, with some motivational quotes or wise words for the day as we keep on moving with the show. And sometimes I tend to think that this is not a show. This is because we are not acting right here. We just sharing life experience. So this is not a show. This is a life experience, because we get to learn things that happen in our day-to-day life. So this is not a show. We just say that it is a show, but I tend to think this is a life experience, because we exchange knowledge. When I come here, when I sit on this seat, I come with my knowledge, and then you're there listening to me. You come with your knowledge, you share knowledge, we share knowledge, and we educate each other. And at the end of the day, everybody gets home, or gets to go with something. And that's why I'm saying this is not a show. It is a life experience. Anyway, family, do make sure you don't touch that button, so that we can go to the end of the show with you together. And this is Major featuring Femi One, and the jam is okay. It's until it plays, so that I get to know which jam it is.
Femi, ndole Major. Sulikuwa unadai kuchapiana naye. Ishia.
Pole nimepita ghafla,
ni vile wewe umenibamba.
Femi One
nakupenda manze wako humble legend, kwangu we ni icon. Femi One, nilikuwa nimekutamani.
Uongo umeanza kunichocha.
Ni wapi uliniona?
Femi One, unibamba kwa Instagram nikichekizo mapacha.
Uko na kitambi utawezana. Nikikupea utawezana.
Mwanze Femi One nikikupata, nitakupenda kabila napenda tanga.
Uko na kitambi utawezana. Nikikupea utawezana.
Mwanze Femi One nikikupata, nitakupenda kabila napenda
tanga.
Iko hanga yako iko, nipenda kamke nyumbani na mwiko.
Meja umeanza kuniflata, nikitaka kunimula kama plata.
Hiyo kifua nataka kuichambua, nataka kukulamba mpaka ushindwe kupumua.
Kidesign umeanza kunibamba, nikikupea usiende kutangaza.
Hiyo ni siri, kapi namba, sitambia mtu, sitambia hata kinkaka.
Haya noma leo, utanikula, lakini kama ni ndogo usishinde ukikuja.
Uko na kitambi utawezana.
Wait, K. Williams, where did you see me flashing money? Where was that video? Who showed you that video? Because I don't think that was me. Anyway, welcome back to the show. Welcome back. And I said before I left, or before I took the musical break, I'll be back with my motivational quotes of the day. And the motivational quote, or the motivational words of the day is: happiness is not a goal. It it is byproduct of life well lived. And the best way to cheer yourself is to try cheer someone else up. And do not cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. A calm and modest life brings more happiness than the pursuit of success combined with constant restlessness. I hope you've heard that, but I'll repeat it once again. Happiness is not a goal; it is a byproduct of a life well lived. So make sure, as you're living your life, live your life well, and live your life to the fullest. Make sure you enjoy every moment of your life. And the best way to cheer yourself is to try to cheer someone else up. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. A calm and modest life brings more happiness than the pursuit of success combined with constant restlessness. I hope you got to understand that one, because life is how you make it to be. If you want your life to be dumb and dull, it will be. But trust me, happiness is not a goal. Happiness is something that you should make like it should be something okay, hiyo jina imepotea, but anyway, happiness should be something that you're yearning to get every time. You should be happy every time. You shouldn't be dull. You shouldn't be gloomy every time. Be that person of happiness, and share the happiness with other people, because once you're happy alone and you don't want to share the happiness, it's not helping you. So and always make yourself happy. Hey, Keith.
Hey, Katie. Good morning.
Good morning.
Are you making yourself happy, Katie? Do you feel better? Are you feeling better today? Katie don't never.
Yeah, I feel better.
Katie don't never change her background. Let me change your background.
I do every time I'm trying to change it. And then I get to the studio. It appears that way.
Well, yeah, because Joby's to change it back. You gotta change it back. Because Joby does her show. It doesn't stay the same because you change it on your phone. You gotta change it back.
On the phone?
No. Joby changes it when she does her show, so you gotta change it back to you.
I do change, but every time I'm trying to get to get on the studio, like it appears this way. So I have to remove my image first, then I come back that way. So
okay. That's all right. It's okay. It's okay. As you say, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you? Are you feeling better today?
Yeah, I'm feeling better. Just a little headache.
Okay.
But I'm okay.
But you think you might have had a cold or flu, or you think you might have had a cold, a flu, or something?
It was no. I'm not sure what it was, because I never went to the hospital. I just took my own medication.
You had to go to the hospital.
But it was my stomach.
Okay. So it was your stomach. So your stomach was upset. Stomach wasn't feeling right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you don't go to the hospital for everything. I ain't been in the hospital like in 30 years. Hospital. Been in the hospital.
I don't love hospitals, so I rarely go to the hospitals.
Not today. Not today. What they do in hospitals? I'll go. Not today. Not because it's pandemic. So you glad she's feeling better, kid. I seen a video with you flashing money, so you are a rich. So you are rich now. What video? She got a video of she's flashing money.
Wait. I'm wondering which video Kay Williams is talking about.
I got no idea.
Kay Williams is saying that Katie got the shot yesterday. That's why she was off.
So what's your discussion today, Katie? What are you talking about today? Some about Zimbabwe, I see. Looks like.
Anyway, going back to the matters of the day, I wanted to talk about the cyclone that is happening, and this the cyclone that is happening it is happening in 3 countries, that is Malawi, Madagascar, and Zimbabwe, right? And this cyclone has resulted to many deaths. In Madagascar, we have the cyclone Batsirai, and in Zimbabwe, it's called the Ana cyclone. And they are warning, the government has warned about the cyclone continuing, and I think that or I'm wondering, this is the government warning about the 6 more cyclones, and these cyclones will still find them off guard because they will not prepare for them. And I'm wondering what they are telling people to do, because you're telling us, you're warning us about this the coming 6 more cyclones, and you are the ones supposed to take care of this. What do you want us to do? Because the government in Zimbabwe has warned that 6 more cyclones will hit the country in the current rainy season. And local government minister July Moyo said the government had put in place measures to warn and protect lives and property. But we've seen so many property destroyed, and people were left homeless because the cyclone came and washed away their property, their houses, and people even lost their lives. And this July Moyo, this government minister, said. Mm-hmm.
A hurricane, what you call a cyclones, hurricane, call them here. Hurricane is a force of nature, but European, I'm surprised all these hurricanes are now hitting Africa, which was never the case. And so since we know they do geoengineering, Katie, I want this to European creating hurricanes, or you call them cyclones, off the coast to do that damage in Africa, because that's not usually the normal thing. It's hurricane after hurricane after hurricane hitting that part of Africa. It's over and over again. That's suspicious. We know that white people can make hurricanes. They can make cyclones. They can make it rain. They can make it snow. It's not just them. The Asian knows how to do it now, too. That technology has been given to the Asians, too. So I find it because you didn't really have cyclones, hurricanes hit that part of the world. They're happening all the time now over there. That's unusual. That's not that was never African weather, and it's not no global warming. So spare me with that bullshit. They can tell you the global warming scam. The white people do everything they fucking talk about is a goddamn lie and a scam. So this leads me to believe that they're doing geoengineering, that they're sending hurricanes and cyclones to that part of Africa. Because that technology they've had that technology since the late 1950s. Because during the Vietnam War in America, they would make when we were fighting the Vietnamese trying to steal their country, as these crackers do. They made it rain so hard so the Vietnamese wouldn't be able to see good during the war. So they made it rain on Vietnam, made it rain monsoon. Shh, shh. So the rain is hard to fight a war. So they know, it took them 30 years to admit, everybody knew it was them. Trying to admit, that the Americans had made it rain in Vietnam to for the war. So they got control of the weather, Katie. So they know how they make earthquakes, tornadoes, cyclones. It's all about manipulating the weather, and that's just nothing but science. You know, if you understand science. So
mhm.
go ahead.
So what you're saying is that they can make these cyclones and these hurricanes, and they are the ones behind this because it is unusual. I also believe it is unusual. More than 6 cyclones coming, and they are not stopping. Like they are coming and
Back at the back.
they are coming.
Exactly. They're coming back at the back, which I find pretty uncommon because Africa didn't have hurricanes and cyclones, Katie. We didn't have them in Africa. So, and now they're happening back after back after back after back after back. No, let me go to DuckDuckGo because all the information being lied on YouTube. Let me go to DuckDuckGo real quick, and I'll find geoengineering. Sure that they make hurricanes. They make them. They make them. They direct them. They cause drought. They have a country have drought when people are starving.
What might be the reason behind all this? If they are the persons behind the cyclones, can we call this a genocide? Because it is. Because these cyclones kill people.
Yeah, you're talking about you're talking about a psychopath, Katie. They're psychopaths. The African doesn't understand you're talking about a psychopath. Yes, it's evil. It's evil. Psychopath. Yes, it's made to kill people.
So this one might.
It's made to kill people.
It might be a genocide because it's not happening in one country. It's happening in more than 3 countries. So this one might be a genocide.
They do have to send a message. And also, they're always going to keep destroying Zimbabwe because Zimbabwe had the nerve to take back the land, give back the land that white people stole. So whenever you fight white people, white people never stop. That's why Haiti's all messed up when they fought the white man and won. Zimbabwe won and said, "Hey, we got to get this land back to our people that you stole." That's a no-no. White people never forgive you. They don't forget. They always war. That's white people always war. Always. They're war like always war. Well, you got to understand him. You got to understand white people. So let's see the making of hurricanes. Let's see. Let me go here. Geoengineering and the making. I probably should go DuckDuckGo. But I'm gonna see if Google does it. Geoengineering and the making of hurricanes. Cloud spraying and hurricanes laying how oceans blah 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 blah. No, can we geoengineer? Can we engineer a way to stop a hurricane? So beware. Hurricanes. A new study gives fascinating insight on how pumping sulfur into the atmosphere can affect hurricanes. No, I'm not talking about how to slay. I'm talking about them making hurricanes. I gotta go DuckDuckGo. Google's fucking worthless now. It's just too controlled. Let me go to DuckDuckGo. Settings. Can't never get no truth out this shit no more. Okay, let's go to DuckDuckGo. Okay, let's go to DuckDuckGo real quick. Let's try this. It's a geoengineering. Geoengineering and nearing of hurricanes. Hurricanes, okay. We know they do it. Yep, hurricane manipulation, ocean heat. How this? So call cyclones in in the Pacific. Yeah, call the cyclones over there. Hurricanes called cyclones in West Pacific have been actively and aggressively manipulated for a very long time. Exactly. Hold on, let me go here. Let me share my screen. So The African needs to know that they make hurricanes. African doesn't, it's so far behind scientifically. Yes, they make hurricanes. Let me share my screen. Understand? Because this is unusual to have hurricane after hurricane hitting this part of Africa. It's not normal. So it means they're doing it for certain purposes. Share screen. So here we go. So, okay, so geoengineering. Right here, let me do this. So let's go. I'll make this bigger for me. 150. All right. It's about control. Okay, let's go here. My computer on freeze. Here we go. Come on. And it's acting slow. Can you see my screen yet, Katie? Can you see my screen? Katie. Katie. Did I lose Katie? Must have lost her. Oh, she's buffering. Okay. Okay. See, hurricanes cause cyclones. What the hell just happened? I don't want to subscribe to nothing. No, go. What the hell just happened? I hate when they do shit like that. No, just I don't want to subscribe to nothing. Close. Okay. Is Katie back? Still, I think she's still lost. I lost. I go ahead. My voice. Hurricanes cause cyclones in the Western Pacific have been actively and aggressively manipulated for a long time. The more that the climate engineers hampers Earth's natural life support system, the more dire our climate and environment scenario will become. Hurricanes in the Atlantic Basin have been actively suppressed from becoming major. So it's talking about them geoengineering. Okay, is Katie back? I think Katie's back. I think Katie's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
I think she's back.
Yes, I'm back.
I think she's back. Oh,
yeah,
she's back.
I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys read this, they know, see with them tampering with the weather, it's causing problems. With them trying to play God because you're dealing with a psychopath. And them geoengineering hurricanes, as they tell you, it's causing a problem with it's causing climate environmental scenarios will become. And then you know that they're fucking with the nature, the Earth's natural life support system. These wicked ass crackers who are psychopaths are messing with Earth's natural life support systems. And they have more dire climate and environment scenarios will become. Hurricanes in the Atlantic, of course, they call it cyclones in Africa, but it's just a hurricane, different name. Like when you're in Asia, they call it typhoons. America, they call hurricanes, and over Asia, they call cyclones. Same thing. So with them, like they show you geoengineering, with them putting these chemtrails, and we know it's about them. We know it's about their domination, all the shit that they do. See, some hurricanes are allowed to reach damaging intensity if they are going to impact Cuba, Haiti. Exactly. They allow them to meet. I told you, always to Haiti. I told you, everyone they do to Haiti is purposeful because these niggas beat these Europeans in a war. So they've now, that's why Haiti has so many hurricanes destroying that island. And so reason why they're going towards Zimbabwe all the time, like I said, let me get out of here. Stop sharing my screen. The reason why they would always go to Zimbabwe
Mhm.
or in that area is because Zimbabwe took back that land from the Europeans and gave back to their rightful rulers, their rightful owners. So understand when you think a lot of these cyclones are nature, they're not. They're the U.S. government or maybe the European government, usually the U.S. government on behalf of the Europeans. So because those hurricanes and cyclones in that area are not natural, back to 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 back. You've had cyclones every goddamn year in that area, 2 or 3 of them. That's not normal. So let you know that's geoengineering that they're doing. White people are doing. You're dealing with a psychopath. And since you've been miseducated, you don't know they control weather. They control weather. I mean, they've been controlling weather for 70 years. You fucking stupid. Yes, they control the weather. They can make not just that, not just hurricane. They can make earthquakes too. Earthquakes, hurricanes, all that wicked shit they can do.
And this is all they do is after finishing like they want to finish every African because this is a genocide. Why would you make such things? It's because you want to kill us. And this is happening in African countries.
Well, they ain't doing it like they're not doing it for like Joby Cousin said to come help us. They're not doing it to help us, Katie. They're not doing it to help us. You're not doing it to come help us, though. Shout out to Joby's cousin to come to help us. So.
That cousin is stupid. Very stupid.
Yeah. Yes, I agree.
If I had him say that for the first time, I would assume he's ignorant. But Joby went ahead and tried to teach him what these people are doing to us. But now he turned out to be stupid because he doesn't want to learn.
No, they want to worship him. So let me share my screen one more time.
Very stupid.
This is something I wanted to share on Joby's thing. Let me understand how white people understand melanin, the beauty of your black skin within and melanin inside. So you understand the power of melanin. So let's see what the power of melanin does, what it is. I told you it's light. So let's do this science thing here real quick. It'll be about 10 minutes.
I'm losing your audio. You're breaking.
I'm breaking? Yeah, because you're breaking up. You're breaking. Your internet is bad, Katie, not me. You're breaking, not me. That's why I sound like I'm breaking. You're breaking. That's why you're breaking, not me. Your internet.
Okay, it's my internet.
Yes, it's you. It's you.
It's
not
my
me.
internet.
Yes, not me this time. It's you. Who the hell beating these kids? Hey, somebody get that kid some milk or something. Shit. What's going on?
It's all right.
What's going on over there? Somebody beating their baby? Shit. Get that kid some damn milk or something. Hold on, let me.
It's Joby.
Who is it? What now? What you say, Katie?
It is Joby.
That's Joby hollering like that? That's Joby hollering like that?
I'm saying it's Joby.
Yeah, that's Joby hollering like that.
I guess it's Joby. Yeah.
That ain't no thing.
No, he's not. She's not the one crying. It's the.
Yeah, I know.
There's a baby outside, and Joby is talking to him.
But Jay, tell her stop, because she's annoying the baby with all that crying. He's looking at Joby. Get away from me, lady. The baby telling her to get away. Get away from me, lady. All that hollering and shit. Hold on. Let me play this. Okay. Okay, let me share this. So understand what melanin does. So you understand this. Let's see here. Share my. Okay. All right.
MC Lil Pink, karibu sana to our show for today. I see you tuned in. This was the guy we hosted here on Monday, and he's
Oh, that was the
he's a talented musical artist, and he
was
does.
was that the reggae guy?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So understanding, family, what melanin is, understanding light. Like I said, as African people, you've been miseducated, undereducated. You don't understand. You don't understand who you are. You don't understand. You've been given Jesus talk, Allah talk. You don't have any clue what the hell you're talking about. But you've been miseducated by a European master. So I'm gonna let this scientist teach you what I've been teaching about melanin. How stand you're nothing but light, and this is African science that he's teaching you from thousands of years ago, before you was in your religious psychosis.
Now, the body is a living matrix. And you really want to get this because this is kind of part of the operating system of your body. You know, and I know that as we're talking about it, you really have to strain a little bit to stay with me, but I think it'll make some sense here. The body is actually a communication system where everything is connected to everything else and it works through light.
Everything is connected to everything else that works through light. When I try to teach you light, what are you talking about? Because you are a light being. So everything communicates through your body through light. So when I explain this to you scientifically, I know what I'm talking about. Explain through light. Your body is light. And your melanin is a light particle that connects you to the all, not fake white Jesus. Sorry.
It works through light. It's called biophotons. And in this communication system, cells have connections to other cells called integrins, and electrons and light flows between cells. So it's like a supercomputer. Yep. Your body is like a supercomputer, and the skin.
Your body's like a supercomputer if it's melanated, white man. So let's figure this out when you talk about the melanin. Your body's a supercomputer. That's why black people are smarter than anybody on the planet. You've been made a moron when you were colonized and taught lies. You're the naturally smartest people on the planet because you synthesize light, because being melanated. You know, oh, do I need the Mzungu is brilliant. The Mzungu. I need the Mzungu to help the Mzungu. Shit crazy.
And it's connected to every other part of the body. Kind of like a spider web, where everything, when you tug on one part of the spider web, it connects to everything else. Melanin's role is, in fact, even being rethought in medicine that, you know, is it...
Melanin is the key immune modulation. So it means with melanin in your body, you would live longer, family, if you're eating the right diet. Melanin heals you. So you're saying melanin's role in the body is being rethought. It's being rethought by white people. But this is ancient African science. You knew what it meant. That's why it's on all your writing. Ancient. Not before white man brought you white fake Jesus and the air brought you fake white Allah. Melanin has genetic, biochemical, and functional links to immune systems.
Really something that just absorbs sunlight, or does melanin have a role?
So he told you it absorbs sunlight. That's why I told you must sun gaze. Because that's your connection back to the creator of the universe.
In the immune system in the body, and is it really more of an antimicrobial kind of defense against bacteria? Because melanin is found throughout all the animal and vegetable kingdom, and melanin is the very thing that you have in your hair and in your skin.
Your hair and your skin, like I told you about, you have the hair you have. They don't have hair, they have fur. So white people don't have hair. That's fur. That's why it's lights up in the shit. You don't understand that. Helps to repair your DNA. That's why your body can repair itself, because of the melanin within it. why you would live longer, right? It's a powerful radical. That means melanin, you would take in less energy and your body would create more energy. That's why you run faster than anybody, why you jump higher than anybody, why you're smarter than anybody. Because your brain as an African person is full of melanin. So you process things faster than anybody on the planet. See, these are scientific facts, not some shit you've been indoctrinated with, some lies you've been told by Europeans. This is science. These are facts of science. Reason why you smarter than anybody on the planet, because you're melanated.
That gives you the color. Whether you're more red, whether you're more brown, whether you're tanned, whether you're not, is because the melanin produced by your skin and the parts of the cell called melanocytes, or the pigment.
And I'm going to do it later on the show, later again. All these things got taken down. Your melanin is different than this cracker's melanin. He has animal-based melanin, which is completely different. His biological makeup is different than yours.
Of your skin. And some people who have a condition called vitiligo, where their skin looks blotchy and they have white patches, they don't make this pigment. When you're exposed to ultraviolet radiation, you make more of it. Now,
ultraviolet radiation means sunlight, family. Sunlight. That's why you're supposed to be in the sun. That's why it's dangerous for black people to run around wearing shades all the time. That's ultraviolet light.
Melanin is what gives chaga its dark color.
He's talking about mushrooms. These white people use these chaga mushrooms because it's melanin that helps them medically. Chaga has, these mushrooms have a lot of melanin, so it helps white people, with their health.
That's what's so rich in this mushroom compared to the other mushrooms. And what they found in Russia, it protects genes and it actually repairs broken DNA.
So your health is repaired, family, by your melanin, African people. That's why you're the most healthy. That's why you used to live the longest, when you had the right information. So when I told you lived to be 150 years and 200 years, that was normal. So that Kenyan man who died last year at 150 years, that was normal. He wasn't the abnormal. You're now abnormal. We're now abnormal. 150 years and 200 years was normal in Africa, lifespans. That was the norm. Because your melanin repaired your genetics, your DNA. These are facts.
Isn't that wonderful? Something breaks down because you're exposed to chemicals or radiation. Think of the people of Japan right now in 2011 who are suffering from huge amounts of radiation. What could we do to help them repair their...
He's talking about give them mushrooms of melanin. He's talking about Fukushima. You had a chemical meltdown in 2010, 2011. We had a nuclear reaction blow up in Japan. You being an African person, your body would heal itself because you're melanated. There being Japan, it wouldn't. So that's why he's talking about eat these mushrooms with melanin for these wicked bastards.
Prevent cancer developing. Well, you need a DNA repairer, and that's what melanin does.
Melanin is a DNA repairer. Understand this, black people? This is science, not your religion. Melanin is a DNA repairer. These are facts of science. You got niggas out here skin bleaching and all kind of ridiculous shit.
Just think what you can tell people who have families over there and so on. So this is a complex molecule. It's found in the brain. It's found in your adrenal glands. It's a powerful free radical scavenger. In other words, it helps the body prevent this oxidation. So it's an antioxidant. And I believe this is what makes chaga, among other things, one of the more special mushrooms that are out there. Now,
as black people, you got melanin. You don't have to eat no chaga like this cracker do to try to get it. It's in you already. You generate it from sunlight when it hits your pineal gland, and it generates more in your body. But you learn real science again. We don't have to eat no mushroom like this goofy cracker does.
Just look at this. I hope you can read this. That 40% of the dry weight of chaga is, made up of these water extractable substances, and more than half, when you dry it, of that extract, which is 25% of the original material, is actually this paper by Shashkina. That's on the website. You can learn about the chemical and medical biological properties of chaga, a review study translated out of Russian from 2006. And this paper basically says, there are these polyphenolic, chromogenic, human-like complexes present in a minute. That's what's in chaga. And says it protects the genes in your body. Now, I'm going to switch hats for a minute and talk. As some of you know, I'm also an engineer and a biomedical engineer, and I've designed equipment that we took to the top of Mount Everest and did the first scientific studies on top of Mount Everest to find out what.
Let's go past all that.
And so I got really interested back in the 1980s when we did this kind of work with the University of California at San Diego, where I was doing a postdoctoral fellowship. I got really interested also in light. Now,
understand what I told you about light, family. You are light beings housed in a magnetic field. So the Europeans are starting to understand this about light. So like you say, you got real interested in light.
Visible light in the electromagnetic spectrum.
And I try to teach Joby this about the electromagnetic spectrum.
Yeah, and I see Sister Janet is saying...
Say what? Go ahead, Katie. Go ahead, Katie.
No, I was just reading the comments, and I'm reading the comments, and I see Sister Janet is saying that emotional fear keeps us from knowing our real self. And yeah, this is so true. And not only emotional fear, it's where we're being fed with lies, and that we grow up in lies. So we don't realize there's something or there's the truth behind all those lies. So you just think that the lies you're being fed is the truth. So it is, unless you do your own research so that you can get to know these truths. Yeah, and so also, she says that
go ahead, Kate,
that's
go ahead.
Why they wear. Yeah, that's why they wear sunscreen, because they have no protection from what benefits us as the superior people. True, because when I go out there to the sun doesn't have any effect on my body, but when these people are working on the sun, they'll need to wear sunscreen because the sun will burn them, and they'll start having marks on their body.
Exactly. That's why they got to wear shades and sun. They got to wear shades to protect their eyes from the sun, Katie. That's why they invented shades. Right? People didn't invent shades. Shades are for them because it affects their eyes. We did it because we were influenced by them, and it looked cool. They actually need to wear shades because their eyes are affected by the sun. That's why they're not natural people. But see, this is the visual light spectrum he's telling you about. And I told you about waves. Everything is a wave. Up here, like he's showing waveform. You have lower waves, which is lower dimensions, higher waves, which are higher dimensions. I mean, lower dimensions is back this way where he got it, and this is higher dimensions when the waves get more condensed. And so the visible light spectrum we only see is a small spectrum of light. But things exist in other spectrums of light that we cannot see, which you would call the spirit world, which is not really the spirit world. It's just something in a different vibrational frequency. That's all. Because death is an illusion. There's no such thing as death. You've been given lies by Europeans. You don't die. You are a light being. Mm-hmm. You just in a physical dimension right now. That's it. So that's he's studying light. But this the African knew this thousands of years ago. Understand? I want you to know this. The African knew all this thousands of years ago. Doesn't know it now because he's been conquered.
Spectrum is only a small part, and it's the colors from the deep reds to the purples. But in this a very narrow band. Below that, there is infrared or warmth, infrared light or warmth, microwaves that we use for communication nowadays with our cell phone.
He's saying the lower frequencies, the microwave, the infrared is low frequencies. That's what you would call the demonic world. But entities live there or don't have enough energy. And going further up would be called your heavenly realm or whatever you want to call it. The far higher you go up in frequency and vibration. So going back lower would be a demonic realm, be less light, less knowledge.
Phones and Wi-Fi and so on. Radio waves are even longer. And then up here are what's ionizing radiation that breaks down things like ultraviolet light, which is faster in frequency, X-rays and gamma rays.
Faster in frequency. And he's talking about gamma. I told you, family, to break out the matrix, you must be vibrating at gamma. When the body dies, you must be vibrating at gamma to break through the matrix. So you don't have to be reincarnated back in this bitch. You must be vibrating at gamma because gamma can go through any magnetic field. So the body must be vibrating. When the body dies and the spirit is left out, you must be vibrating at gamma, that frequency, so you don't be caught and then thrown back into another goddamn body. You must be vibrating at gamma to break this matrix.
We get from atomic reactors and so forth. So light is a very narrow part of the spectrum in what's called nanometers wavelength, 400 to 700 nanometers. Here's another way of seeing it. Here's the electromagnetic spectrum. Visible light that your eyes respond to and your skin responds to is a narrow part of the spectrum.
I told you, small. What you see is a small part of the light spectrum right here. I told you, you see a small part. There's all kind of shit walking past you. You don't even see it because you only see a small part of electromagnetic field, small bandwidth. But if you raise your vibration, you start seeing all kind of shit. You're thinking like, motherfucker, what is this? Probably might scare you. You're like, oh shit. Because you like in another dimension. And melanin is interdimensional, as I told Joby the last show. Melanin is interdimensional. That's why you can raise your vibration and go to another dimension. That's in you.
True. And
go ahead.
I was reading Samuel's comment, and he's saying that you think the melanin in our bodies protects our body enough to reverse the damage from the ugali?
I think through time it takes it. Sammy, I think through other generations the African will become immune to it. Not this generation. African body is so it's a scientific wonder. I think in future generations, the body, now they know it's been attacked by this, the body, the children being born, their children will be immune to the shit that's being done. So I think, just that's why, that's why you don't see a bunch of AIDS in Africa no more, because the children started being born, started being immune to the shit these white people were doing. So the body will start to just go on alert, and the next child being born, it will become immune to this wicked ass shit. Because remember, melanin is it's a reparative molecule. It repairs the genetics. So yes, I think in the future, remember they've been trying to kill African people since they found us, these wicked bastards. And they haven't been able to kill us out through Ebola, through all this shit. And understand, but it's all created. All these things are created by them in a lab. They're not no viruses and all that shit. No. They create them in the lab.
Of course, they're using
What did you say, Katie? Did I lose Katie? I might have lost her.
Of course, they started.
Oh, there she go. Go ahead.
Wanting to kill us since I'm saying, of course, they started wanting to kill us since.
Yes, there's a jealousy. Now they studied you. Yeah, there's a jealousy. They've studied you, Katie.
So that we are.
Yeah, there's a jealousy. They know all this stuff resides in you and not them. That's why they talk about eating mushrooms so they can get it. They know that all these.
Can you hear me? Because I'm hearing.
Yeah, I'm hearing you now, finally. You're going in and out, Katie. You're going in and out.
Okay.
Your internet's going in and out. But yes, there's a jealousy factor too. Like I told you, they've studied us. Scientifically, they've studied us. And there's they know who you are. You don't. They know who you are. See, this is talking about you. They've studied us. Scientifically, they've studied us.
When you look at absorption curves in the test tube of melanin, this is what we're talking about. You can see in the blue part of the spectrum over here, the short wavelengths, which is higher energy. Melanin has a lot of absorption, and it falls off.
Higher energy of light. Melanin absorbs light. Melanin and light. Melanin absorbs light. That means you absorb higher frequencies. That's why I told you. Black is not a color, it's a frequency. So melanin absorbs light. That's what he's letting you know. So you are high absorb of energy, of light. So it means you can vibrate to other dimensions, Black people. Scientifically, that's what this means. Wavelengths. You as a melanated person vibrate higher than anybody. And that's why I said scientifically teaching Katie and Joby, them as Black women, why they vibrate the highest. These are scientific facts, not my opinion. I think I lost Katie. There we go.
Off a little bit, but it's in the same region that our body absorbs also light in forms of hemoglobin when you oxygenate your blood. It's also in that same region. And when you deoxygenate your blood, when the cells take the oxygen up, then you get the bluer blood, which is venous blood. And it's in the same region where melanin absorbs it. So very broad absorption here is another of energy. Picture. Okay, it absorbs light and warmth very, very effectively, and it modulates something in the body. And melanin, think of, is very analogous to the chlorophyll. That's the green stuff in plants. What makes plants green? Chlorophyll is the same molecule as hemoglobin, but in the blood. Hemoglobin
I think Katie know. That's Katie playing, man. I'm waiting. Yeah, Katie came back in.
Yeah, I will keep sorry for that. I hope you do forgive for the inconveniences. We were continuing to learn a melanin color, and I hope we will continue with the next in the next shows. because, or to the black people, because so many people have not known the truth, and we don't know what is going on. Oh, okay, I see Kid is back.
So you ask me what level does sun gazing promote towards being a Catholic? That's what you gotta do. Eat the right things and sun gazing. Janet, gives your vibration of the Catholic. So when the body dies, you release the body dies, you release yourself. You better get through the matrix. You have a magnetic field around the earth. You have a magnetic field around the solar system. So that's why I told you Sunday, take your shoes off. And what it does, right? Because light comes into the planet. It comes in a vortex. Comes in a female and a male vortex. And, vortex. So look over here. But the vortex is in. Female and masculine in the vortex of your iris. Right? That's why you got to take off your shoes, get in the soil. Because that's gonna get in the soil, that's gonna ground you to Mama Earth. And then you look at the sun, the energy of light goes through your iris, hits the brain, hits the magnetic field, the melanin in your brain, starts vibrating the body. What the hell happened? It starts vibrating the body. So you start becoming high vibration. And eventually, when the body finally releases, you die. When the body dies, you don't die. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, but your audio. Yeah, I hear you, but your audio is very far.
Okay, let me. Yeah, because it's supposed to be right here. Ba 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 ba.
There.
Hold on. Let me go over there.
Your mic is very far.
How about now? Better over here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're good.
Yeah. I would need my mic. To be over. I would need my mic over there. But anyway, so understand, Janet, when you sun gaze, since everything is light, that was just everything's light, everything's energy. Your body's light. Underneath this is a shell. It's a magnetic field housing light. So when you get out and start sun gazing, what it does is the light from the sun, which is energy, goes through your irises. The vortex is in, Janet. And it goes to the brain. It starts raising your vibration. So when the body dies, you come out as a spirit, you're vibrating higher, so you can break through the magnetic field of the earth and the solar system, because this is a matrix. Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Okay, Sister Janet. Yeah, she's saying that you should repeat all that you said, because
I know
you have the.
Yeah, I'm saying it now. Yeah, I'm saying it now. So you vibrate at a higher frequency. So that allows you to start vibrating as you look. See, that's why that's why I told Katie she's not supposed to eat sauce. I'm not supposed to be drinking these fucking Sprites and Dr. Peppers and shit. This shit is poison. But I do. I'm not supposed to be fucking, that lowers my vibration. This shit here fucks my vibration up. This Dr. Pepper and this damn Sprite fucks my vibration up. But as a kid, I didn't know that. I got addicted when I was a child drinking these damn things. When I was a kid, I didn't know this shit. I didn't know this shit was bad. Damn it! I didn't know real science, so I didn't know. That's why Africans ate less meat. You hug trees, yeah. That's why you must eat more. That's why
you're crazy when you go hugging trees.
That's why, as African people, we ate closer to nature. We ate more vegetables, more fruits. So we need a high diet in fruits. Like when Katie was at the house talking about the lemons and what she had was jackfruit. That fruit, I forgot what they call it in Swahili. She said me she know the English. That's jackfruit. Jackfruit cures cancer. Yeah, jackfruit cures cancer. It's a cancer, especially for Black people. And why you want to eat a lot of that jackfruit, it cures cancer. As we learn these things, about our diet, so we want to eat a diet that's closer to life. What the fuck is that called? What the fuck is that?
That's why it sounds like a Facebook call.
Yeah, that's my goopy ass brother, Katie. That's my goopy ass. That's my goopy ass brother, Katie. So when we got the house in Africa, look. So when I bought the mansion in Africa, right? And the fruit shenanigans. See my brother. My brother thinks the house is a shenanigan, Katie. He doesn't believe it.
You look alike.
Yeah.
You look alike with your brother.
Yeah, we do look. He doesn't believe the house is ours, Katie. He thinks I made up the house, Katie.
Oh.
Yeah, he thinks I made it up.
Believe that.
I told him he can come there. He believes I made up the house, Katie. It's in my mind. It's in my mind. Like when you see the video, he walks through it. Exactly. He thinks I made the house up, Katie. It's in my mind. I'm making it up. He thinks it's all a lie. He believes the house is a lie, Katie. He really believes that. He believes the house, I made it up. It's a figment of my imagination.
Why?
Yeah. I know. Hey, I told you, my bro. I told his ass is crazy. He probably took the. He probably took that. I think this goofy nigga took that shot too. If he took it, he dead. So I love him. He think.
You cracked my ribs.
He really believes that, Katie.
I know.
He believes the restaurant is made up. He believes the house is made up. He believes that crazy shit.
Thank you, Janet.
He looks like my twin. Yeah, he's just a little dark. He does look like me. He's a little darker. Yeah. That's my younger crazy brother. He's a nut. He believes I just make up fantasies about houses and restaurants. He believes it. See? He calls them shenanigans. You heard him say it. Yeah, he said the shenanigans. So I think Katie's time is up, fam. I think it's been on for Katie. Yeah.
Tell him he should go to Tanzania.
He should go. I told him he can go stay at the house anytime he wants to Tanzania. I told him. He said, I'm making it up, Katie. It's all in my mind. Mm-hmm. I'm crazy. I'm a nut. He said, Katie, let me ask you a question. Katie, did you guys sleep in that? Katie, did you guys sleep in that house?
Thank you, family. Thank you, Bojo.
Hold on, Katie. Before you leave, Katie, did you guys sleep in the house? Oh, his motherfucker hung up on me. Motherfucker, you. See,
we did for a week.
That's one of my younger brothers, and he's a coon ass nigga. That nigga's a coon. Boom. Cool to the top. Yeah. I think I think he got that shot. I told him if you got the shot, I said, if you got the shot, you're dead. So good luck to you. So much love, family. Katie, get out of here. So we all got crazy family members, family. His ass calling me at goddamn 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock in the morning with a goofy.
Yeah, we are coming to the end of our show for today.
Much love, family. Protect your melanin, family. Much love.
See you on the Rhythm Scoop Show. Make sure you join us. Much love. Much love. Kwaheri. Hope to see you on the Rhythm Scoop Show.
Unacheki superhero na mission, yeah. Black looking like a billionaire. Give me that more beginning freedom. Yeah. I know it's impossible to really not stare. Spread we can see my car, see me go get. Play a cook for say machine come there. Don't put it up with that nice man. You can't step. Check it like you. We don't need to teach them no man. Go more is like a win. Before we trust them, make it speak.
Yes, Black is beautiful, and hope to see you guys on the Rhythm Scoop Show in a few minutes. Kwaheri, make sure you do enjoy the rest of your day. And don't forget what I told you, self-happiness is very important. Kwaheri. Kwaheri, Sister Janet. Kwaheri. Black.